so filled with gratitude. Thank you, thank you. You want to sing that? I'm so filled with gratitude. Thank you, thank you. I'm so filled with gratitude. Thank you, thank you. Let's sing it together, okay? I wonder how many times we would need to sing it to really get beneath the crust of what the day went down as, so that we could really start to feel grateful for, quite frankly, whatever happened today. I'm so filled with gratitude. Everyone, thank you, thank you. I'm so filled with gratitude. Thank you, thank you. One more time. I'm so filled with gratitude. Thank you, thank you. I'm so filled with gratitude. Thank you, thank you. I lied. We better do it again. Break through another little layer. I'm so filled with gratitude. Thank you, thank you. I'm so filled with gratitude. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Mean this one with everything you got, okay? Thank you, thank you. Can you just for a moment go there? No matter what, without trying to compartmentalize the things that happened today, the experiences, the conversations, and whatever, and then it still may be happening to you. Can you just have a big old thank you around it all? Could you? Because, all news is good news. All news, in truth, is really good news. I wonder if we can catch up to that realization a little bit tonight and maybe reframe a few situations, Go back to that divine love fantasy and realize there is a divine stalker that stalked us everywhere today, just hovering over us, just draped all over us, whispering through people, kissing us all over as the sun. And there was a nice breeze. I wonder who that was, huh? Caresses and hugs and not letting go of. A little reframing of the day, and we realize it's all a play. And the divine lover stars as all of us, as every element, as the good, the bad, and the ugly. And there is just love in all these situations, This is the soul news. How about that versus the other news that are going on this time of the evening, huh? What if we reframe? Remember, we're living a life in a day, my friends. And there's a few hours before you put your head down on that pillow. And so we can really, absolutely reframe the day so there is peace in our hearts, right? You only love Source as much as the one you love the least. So if there's somebody who really you don't like at all, and you can go to even a further place and say you don't love, that's how much you love love. And that's how much you really loved your loved ones as well. We only love love as much as we love the one the least. So these few hours left in these days, I don't know, generate amazing gratitude. Reframe the day. Reframe the conversations. Reframe where you left your center or never quite were in your center, right? Reframe all that and put yourself in divine love fantasy, intuitive imagination right in the heart of your heart tonight, and know that there's just a few breaths left in this incarnation. It's not hard when you realize that everything else doesn't mean anything except for this present moment of love, And there were some amazing cameo appearances today. We just didn't see most of them. Maybe none of them. of the hidden one that plays hide and seek continually, just beneath the screen of this veil that separates us from all love and all light and all happiness and all joy and the one beloved and the divine beings that have had you draped around today and kissing you all over today. Do you see? Do you see what divine love fantasy can do? And you know that anything that pops up in your mind when we talk this way, or you consider this way, or you maybe want to go that way, whatever is that resistance is absolutely your curriculum, my man and soul baby. It's absolutely your curriculum. It's your spiritual path. It is your journey to address those things, and to address those things with a lot of trust and faith. You know, we always come back to the same things. There was a woman who I do a lot of weddings, so I didn't marry her. I officiate the wedding of herself and her spouse, and she was a PhD at USC, or working for her doctorate, and she was doing her final thing to get that PhD degree, and she was doing it on gratitude, you know. And they wouldn't let her for many years, and she just kept hounding them. They said it was too airy-fairy, you know. So she kept after him. Finally, they said, okay, all right, you can do it on gratitude. She chose women who were first detected with breast cancer, who went to this place of, I'm so filled with gratitude. Thank you, thank you. I'm so filled with gratitude. Thank you, thank you. Who went to that place. They never got even the slightest next part of that cancer at all. None of them. Zilcho. Do you see how important it is to consider that only love was with us today? In every person, thing, footstep, moments alone, whatever food you were eating, it was really drenched in love as well. In the passers-by and in all your conversations, there was just one lover, really, really amazingly disguised, but loving you just the same. Why not use love as your reframe, baby? Why not? Why not use it to reframe everything? Especially since we're only living a life in a day now, right? And this time, as the sun is slowly sinking down, right? And I'm still thinking of you. Why don't we go to that place? Nighttime. Have you ever considered what nighttime is meant for? Have you ever considered what the indigenous did in the morning at dawn? And then at noon, and then at 3 o'clock, and then at eventide, and during the night? I wonder what they did, those people who were tuned into nature. I know one thing. They probably understood that night was a curtain to be drawn. So you and I didn't have to let our eyes go out so restlessly into this world. Of course, now we go home and watch TV, so our eyes aren't quiet eyes of a meditating someone who is just, you know, agape nature, divine love nature, and devoted to that love nature. Quiet eyes is the eyes that look within, into our love nature, our agape nature. And they don't mind not looking out to this world. Yogananda said, one by one I shut the door to my senses, lest the fragrance of the rose or the song of the nightingale distract my love from thee. So a little turn in when the curtain comes down. A little time, early to bed, early to rise, makes a person healthy, wealthy, and wise. Have you ever considered that maybe that's the reason for night too? That we get a long, good, healthy night's sleep so we can get up at, as Rumi says, before daybreak, in the wee hours when it's still dark. And he just praised that time of day. And he said, that is when you pour your heart out to the divine and be really clear on what you ask for. And then he said, don't go back to sleep. Don't go back to sleep. So nighttime is meant to close off from the distractions of the day and to replay the scenes, which we talked about, I think, the video before last. Replay them and edit them with mega love and mega gratitude, even if it's the hardest thing for you to do. I mean, so many people are so friggin' busy. They don't realize they're busy all the time because they're so damn afraid of love and light. Seriously damn afraid of love and light. I don't care what anyone says about that. We are afraid of love and light. We turn the other way. We get busy with restless eyes, right? And we'd rather be doing anything but to sit quietly in this living room of our heart and just be with that divine one who's always there and always with us in everything. All we need to do is go there and completely let go of the day. Let go of it. If you don't let go of it in the evening, when are you? When you go to sleep? But that may not be a deep sleep and it's subconscious. We need to be conscious lovers, consciously awake, right? I know it's hard, my dear. I know it's like the hardest thing. But you know, to avoid love is like miserably, devastating, cruelly hard. It is. So these little living room of love chats, a fireside chat, with the crinkling fire of the kindling of more devotion in our hearts burning. Can you get ready for the fall and get ready for the winter? But this is why we come online. I have some really good friends, but even a good friend isn't good enough because they have their sacred friggin' cows, man. And nothing anyone can do, not even their own soul, not even if the Buddha, not even if their angel came to them tonight, would they probably change their mind. Not even. Because they have decided that it's too hard to turn to the light and turn to love. Oh my gosh. And so we come together online. I promise you. I ask you, please sign up on Twitch so you can write me a comment right now, right? Some of you are in the throes of divorce. Why don't you come online? This is where we all gather, because if we huddle up like a tribe, the indigenous, and have these talking stick ceremonies on Divine Line, I don't even like to say online, it's on Divine Line. As I said this morning, we open a portal to the inner worlds. Everyone in the inner worlds is here with us. Why? Because we can so say so. I certainly say so. It's the only reason I'm sitting here and plan to every morning and night. God willing, health willing. Because if you and I and others don't make a stand and stop being Madam Butterflies and flying around and flitting and making excuses, even from friends when they call on you, we got to do something on this planet, and like in a hurry. So thank you for all of you who are listening. I haven't received a comment yet on chat, so I've asked you sign up and please tell me how your day went. Do you see where I'm going? And in the morning we can shore each other up. So when you leave your house, when we do that morning session at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we can really boost each other up. Who's boosting you? Are you boosting you? What's going on in your mind, baby? What kind of training are you in each day? If you even consider that you're in training, do you see how the mind's got you? Do you see how your habits got you? Do you see how we live in the past and the future got you? Do you see how not easy it is to turn to this present moment of love and just be drenched and covered, so that the only thing you want to do is to surrender to this present moment of love? Are you with me? And if you're not with me, who are you with? I don't care if it's with me. I just know that my heart gets thrilled. Happiness was born a twin, and then some. Love was born a twin, and then some. When we share our love, when we come together, and open wounds, or whatever happened, tragedies, or all of that, you'd rather talk about that tonight. Or watch the news about that tonight. Hey, hi, love, we're having dinner with you and loving it. Well, I think that's my sister right there from Seattle. Right? Hey, it starts there, right? But even some families don't have a good time or don't have a hard time of opening their hearts to each other, right? So we just kind of tolerate them. And underneath, it's like holidays, and there's this little cynic saying, "Oh, really? Do we need to go there again?" You can't follow that anymore. You've got to come out. You only got today. What do you have to lose but to go for it? And at the dinner table tonight, get a few looks into that loved one's eyes, you know? Get a few looks into their eyes. Look from your place of love and your place of gratitude from them and your place of appreciation. Man, they live with you. That's not easy. I mean, you can hardly live with you. And you really expect someone else to live with you? You better let go of that expectation. It will be a lot easier on them in our world when you get along better with yourself, which means you don't take for granted that there's going to be tomorrow. This is it. We lay it all on the table. We cash our soul chips in tonight. Some of us are hoarders around many things, but we hoard the little money that we have, right? We don't want to spend it. Rightly so. You want some savings. But you know, it's in spending and giving love that we get more of it. It's in enjoying our life without overdoing or underdoing that we get more enjoyment of it, you see? So your soul stock, baby, you're worth a bloody fortune. If I crinkled $100 bill right now and put it in the dirt and got it all funky and spit on it and offered it to you, would you hesitate to take it if I offered it to you? You'd grab it. Dirty, spit on, whatever, crinkled, you would take that $100 bill in a heartbeat. You are of inestimable value. There's nothing life could do to you, has done to you today, can do with you in the future that can ever take your value away. You are immortal. You are infinity in the flesh. You have never sinned. You are not guilty. You are as pure and as beautiful and unfading in that beauty as you ever can be right now. So at the end of a day now, let's cash in our soul stock. Let's cash it in and reclaim our divine inheritance, which is infinite abundance. Thank you, Lord, for all that I am. Thank you, Lord, for all that I am. I am peace, love, joy, happiness. I am peace, love, joy, abundance. I am peace, love, joy, happiness. I am peace, love, joy, abundance. You see, we are that. We are that right now. That's why we can huddle together more and more and more. And just comment. We could talk about anything and everything. We'll stay up all night, just to bring some comfort to your heart. We would. Love does. Love doesn't sleep. You know, someone asked me, are you going to do this every day? Yeah, I'm going to do it every day. Love doesn't sleep. Love doesn't stop. And this is a portal into the inner worlds. Can you feel the strength that I am feeling right now? Can you feel that connection that I am feeling right now? It's online, on Divine Line. We're in a portal. Come on, start putting these love fantasies to use. Show up morning and night, morning and night. Come with me online here. It gets lonely. Now you know how love's feeling. It's not, one isn't just the loneliest number there is. Love is the loneliest love there is. And the divine one is the loneliest one. Always with us. And we rarely go there with our hearts open and completely surrender into those loving arms, which are there so we can be held, nurtured, caressed, and kissed all over like the sun and the wind does every single day to us. All right? So, how about thank you for listening? Thank you so much for listening. I send these links to people. Now every time someone sends me a text or something, I send them a link. Can you watch? No, I don't watch. I know when someone watch. You know? You know when you're winning within yourself. You know when you felt that presence more today than yesterday. You feel great. And you don't mind showing up to the light. You love showing up to the light. But when we don't, when we go on losing, who wants to show up to the light? I can't stand it. You know what? I can't stand myself. Loser! I guess that's it. The kids used to do that. Loser! Whenever we forget love, we're losing out in this present moment of love. Not a loser. Remember, you can't be crinkled and be called a loser. Sticks and stones break my bones, but names can never hurt. You can't be. But your mind will make you believe it so. And if you believe it in your mind, so it is temporarily. And if you are that way, everyone in the world is that way. And everything you see is that way. So when we put a big W on our forehead, winner, I won with love today. People in athletics, I swear, and the Olympians and anyone, and these kids that start out and they have this future dream of winning a Super Bowl or winning Wimbledon tennis tournament or anything else, being the best swimmer, I swear, they go after their workouts, they go after that passion, never letting go of that vision of standing on the victor stand, the victory song, the medal in their hand. And for us as divine beings, it's never, ever devalue yourself. Never, ever devalue anyone else. Never, ever evaluate. What's that saying? That this thing has such little value in it. We're saying it has so let's evaluate it or reevaluate it. Let's evaluate this. No, everything is pristine, baby. I hope your dinner's still going, Jim and Lisa. Huh? We still didn't get another comment. Give me another one. Give one for the rest of the world. If you're still hanging on to this conversation tonight, right? Come on, people. I mean, we're not going away. Love isn't going away, Only you can go away from love. Whenever people avoid those people that are happy and are in love, they really, really need to be held in our arms of love. Really, really. Love them at a distance, baby, but never stop loving them. All right. For the now until we put our head on the pillow tonight, one more thing. That you only love as much as the one you love the least. We need to love the ones we least love by the end of tonight, okay? Just bring all the love in your heart of the ones you do love, and then let that power and ask for divine help and amazing grace to really feel that love. Bring that soul into your heart and love them and love them and love them and love them till you fall asleep. And the other thing is, we have to forgive the unforgivables before we put the head on the pillow now, okay? We have to. We've got to. Forgive the unforgivables. You think you have tomorrow to deal with this thing. You think you can still talk about it, right? Everyone's talking, but no one's showing up on Divine Love Line. You show up on Divine Love Line, then everyone wins. Winner. And why can't we talk about everything online together? What are we hiding? We're all going through the same stuff. So before you fall asleep tonight, even if it's just you, Jim, and you, Lisa, I really am moved by you listening to this. There's at least 2 people that I know of, because others seem to be a little hesitant in typing a sentence. That is your curriculum. Don't mind me. Write a sentence to God tonight. Write a love letter to your beloved tonight. But baby, you better write. You better write, and you better write, and you better write. So we can be 4 people, 6 people that love the ones we love the least before going to bed each night, and forgiving the unforgivables. I'm so filled with gratitude. Sing it with me. I'm so filled with gratitude. Oh, excuse me, Jim. This is why I need feedback on comments, because I get so thrilled. You know what he said after all that? I'm crying. Tears flowing here a little bit. He said, okay, I have that same shirt. Good one, Jim. And then he says, go Hawks. Go Hawks, man. Go Hawks. Jim, I can't tell you how I love you, man. I just love it. I love it. I love it. Let's just say, love you, dude. Who's Ocean of Dust? Ocean of Dust. Love you, dude. I love you too. Oh, I love you too, dude. 2 dudes in love. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ocean of Dust, that just came online. Boy, I better stay up longer, right? Online. I may get someone. Yay, I'm on Lulu. Oh, yay, Lulu. Thank you. Punky Juice, where's? Oh, now look at this, Jim. See what you started, man? You started all these people joining me online. We got Punky Juice, Ocean of Dust. We got Purple Hearts. We got Smile Face. And here we all together in this living room of love. Is it Friday night? You know, I'm losing all track of days and nights as I live from one love stream to the next love stream. And I'm in the love stream in between. Day or night. That's it, man. See, we're going to put one breath right next to the next one. You're doing it anyway. One breath where we open up and receive love. And the next breath, we do it again. Just one breath at a time, okay? Just one breath at a time. One day at a time, okay? One conversation at a time. One chewing your food at a time. Bite. Right? One letting the sun kiss you all over at a time. Just stop long enough. And then the wind, when you feel the wind, that's a no-brainer too, right? We're going to feel that caressing. We're going to feel Divine Mother caressing us. She's Mother Nature. So if we show up like this, and thank you so much, Lulu. Thank you, Ocean of Dust. Thank you, Punky Juice. Thank you, Lisa and Jim. Honestly, even if we did nothing, remember, you are an estimable value. You are the goods. Your stock, your soul stock, is worth a bloody fortune, man. Anyone in their right mind would invest in you. Would invest in you as the most spectacular soul on the planet. Can you? Could you invest more love into yourself? Can you have more quality moments for the rest of this night? That's all we got. Can you have some real deep, intimate moments with the one beloved? I'm so glad the beloved uses my voice this way. I'm so glad that I reprogram my mind, so this is the only way that I think. I'm so glad when people told me you're just getting brainwashed in that ashram, I said, yeah, you are so right. I'm getting my brain washed clean of all the negativity, all my spoiled rottenness, all my entitlements, just washed friggin' clean. And then I put, Yogananda's thoughts in there instead. I reprogrammed with truth thoughts, and that's the only thing that's coming through. Yes! Right? So this time when we're online is a let go. You see, you let go some of that stuff. And with that little fireplace burning, we can kind of burn it. You and I can let go of stuff together online because we have Punky Juice, Ocean of Dust, we have Lulu, we have Jim and Lisa Clark that are going to hold a space for you because they're your soul friend. And that's all we're here for, is just to let our soul come forward while we take a break from being human. Is anyone getting a little run down from overacting as a human? Right? I got you there. Okay. Anyone want to make another comment? Does it? What is the saying? Something's got your tongue. Tell me the saying. Write that. The cat's got your tongue. I don't know. Is anyone else? Or did you just come to say hi bye? Well, I love you. I love you. Love streaming live here. This is T.O. I can't tell you how I love my name. That's it. It's T.O. T.O.M. T.O. And every time I chant Om, it's that Holy Spirit that's activating even more of this drunken love craziness that I just can't get enough of, because I'm in an infinity of it. And Clark, who is tonight's guest on your show? I don't have one yet, Jim. I just got started. I'm still trying to work out the kinks in the green screen, buddy. But I have guests in mind. We're going to have so many guests. We are going to have so many incredible guests. How about next week I get someone up, okay? Yeah, we're going to do it. I know, it's just totally the way to go. We're going to get some music on here too. Anybody that wants to come and do their love song. But whoever comes and sits next to this seat here and broadcasts on the Love Force Revolution channel, you've got to have some kind of investment in love. Not just thinking about it, but in action. Because you got to bring that here. We're not going to be a station, a channel, a love channel, just to yak. Even though I'm a love yacker. There's my heart, that's a love. I call my head bald head talking heart. It's my indigenous name. Bald head talking heart. Right? So the guest will be some persons who have had a breakthrough experience. You know, someone who's just had a change of heart around anything. Now that's a superstar guest right there. So sky's the limit, right? All right, kids, thanks for listening. I know there's maybe something to watch. There's something about your favorite TV show or something. So enjoy it. Remember who's stalking you. Remember who's all around you. Remember who's enjoying it with you. And thank you again. I hope to see some of you in the morning chat, the wake up with T.O. And then tomorrow night, and on we go. So grateful for you, Jim. You're so welcome, Ocean of Dust. It's a joy that I could stream love, sharing it with your love streaming back to me. Why? Because that's my spiritual fantasy. I don't look at humans anymore. I don't really care what they say to me anymore. All I know is I'm being loved by the one beloved inside their heart. I'm getting devastated by you, Ocean of Dust, right now. Don't you see the power in divine love fantasy? Yay! Rub our hands together, everyone, and we'll close our eyes and we'll do a big Om. Huh? Just let it come in and just take away the day's difficulties that have been hanging on from day to day, okay? And let it come through and just clean the slate. Remember, we're going to love the ones we love the least, and we're going to forgive the unforgivables, and the Holy Spirit Om is going to give us the amazing grace to do just that before we go to bed. Inhale. Two more. Let's wake up the dead, starting with ourselves, okay? That part of us that's still so sound asleep. Questions everything, well, and blah, blah, blah. We all know because we're human, you know? But let's wake up the dead within us and this world. Come on, let's bring out the infinite spirit in all of us. Inhale. And one more. For the best night's sleep ever, the most peace of mind we've ever had ever, for this amazing grace to just touch your heart and all of a sudden you've forgiven something that you hadn't been able to, and now you just feel this love for the unlovables. One more big one, kids. And let's bow to all those who visited us tonight from the inner worlds. I mean, there's no separation, so they're always here anyway. Unless there's a stadium full of bodhisattvas. I mean, come on. Can you have that divine love fantasy? How smothered we all are forever and forever. We are them. They are us. We are one. And so it is. Namaste. Have a beautiful sleep tonight. Love you.